Hey guys, Jason the X for SC and a Sly powered by CinemaLinks.com, and this is the figure review of the Truforce Collectibles Megaman X from their design series. And I have to say, this is an awesome figure. Look, my buddy Zander, who runs Nerdy Notions, go check him out. They do fine work over there. Well, he does fine work. He was like, hey, you want to review this thing? I got it at Acon. I'm like, sure. And then I saw what it was. I was like, oh, dang. Because every time he recommends something, it's usually something I end up buying on my own. But, yes, this is actually a really great figure. I mean, I can't say enough about it. I'm glad he let me review it. So, let's go ahead and get old Megaman out of the way. And let's take a look at the box that he comes in. Very, very nice box. Good size to it. Got a magnetic clasp on the front. You get this very nice kind of, you know, artistically touched up image of X, the lit up buster. You get Megaman X on the top. Officially licensed Capcom product, by the way. On the side, you get this blue kind of metallic line art. It's very shiny. You get a profile on this side, and you get a front view on this side. I like this box. It's very good art. And on the back, you can see a couple things the figure can do. You probably saw some of those at the beginning of the review. Very, very posable. I mean, this figure just knocks it out of the park, and it's going to be an easy buy for me. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at X. Now look at this gorgeous figure. Now, he's coming off more blue on my camera. He's almost kind of a purplish blue. I don't know, maybe I'm colorblind, but I love the use of the light blue, the darker blue, the, you know, kind of like this pastel blue with the red. Very nice work with all the colors involved. Nice, clean paint. Like I said, translucent plastic up here on the sides of the ears, or the, well, I want to call these ears, on the side of the helmet. You get some detail on the back with a little black thrown in there. You got these little jets that do have an extra piece on there, which we'll get into later, but I mean, posability wise, this guy is just hits it on all the things that I really like about these figures. And he's got some die casts in the bottom, like these front shin pieces. They're die cast. You got some die casts up here. On the bottom of the feet, you've got some as well. So he's very solid when he's standing. Plus, he's got some big old stompers here. So, you know, that's Mega Man for you, though. But yeah, I mean, I can't say enough about how good this figure actually looks. I like how the blue is almost going like something out of, you know, the Energon series kind of Transformer stuff. And he's got all kinds of, I love the Beware of Blast here. Because I guess I could show that off now. He's got these little jets. And this is on a double hinge here. So it opens up and you got those inside. Really awesome. Make sure you kind of put this side back in first. Well, it clapped together pretty good there. Just a really great figure. And he comes with a lot of great accessories. So, getting into that, the first thing he comes with is some replacement jets for the back that fully open up. You can change those pretty easily. You want to get his arms out of the way and just kind of unpin it from up here. And it has different locking points. That just went over there. See, on the back you got these here. Actually, it's the same. So you get those on there, and each side corresponds into its own side. So you just snap those right on there, and they stay in pretty well. But yeah, you get the nice dashing poses, kind of like I had it at the beginning for some of those shots. And yeah, I like that part. I'll go ahead and take these off and put the others back on for the sake of the review. Very easy to pop on and off. Just got to get your thumbnail in there. He also comes with two different hands for some splayed open action or holding on to a buster before it fires off. That's just a little peg here. So you can put that on. Snaps on very well. Very tight fit. Because as you can see, that forearm comes off. That's more for the buster, which we'll be getting into. He does have an interchangeable face as well, a screaming face. And to do that, you just pull the helmet off. You want to separate it right here. Very careful with these because it's not mine, and even though I'm probably going to get one, and you just want to pull the face out. Sometimes it gets stuck on there. You got a square peg there, you know, like our figure art stuff. You just put it back on, and now he's But he also comes with a couple well, let's get into it. He comes with a Mega Buster here, which Has batteries inside. You just turn that, just a slight little turn. You got a nice LED inside. And what you can do is just take that, and I'm just going to leave it off for the rest of this review, and just plug it on. Snaps in there rather nicely. Now you got his Mega Buster. Now the other two accessories he comes with a very nice, I don't want to call it a stage. It's like a Tamashii stage, but man, this thing is heavy duty. Nice solid base, and these armatures lock in at several points along here. They have a notch that can fit in there, and you got several little tabs where you can just kind of place it, and you get some real articulation out of this thing. This is a good strong armature for this guy. And his last accessories he comes with are a couple of blast effects for his Mega Buster. You've got this one that kind of sits at the base to give it that, you know, blasting out effect from the sides, a little bit of energy bleed off, and those fit nicely over the Buster. You just want to get that on there and kind of just fit it on there. Doesn't always like to fit on very well. I'll give it that as a gripe. There you go. Now you get a little blast effect there, and I like how the light shines through that as well. Now on top of that one, you get this one, but you can put it on there without the effect on there. Or can you? I'm trying to be careful with this thing because it's not mine. So this might be a case where the armature would come in handy, because I guess this one is very heavy though. So now you can take all these blast effects, because you get this extra piece here. You can take this one and plug it into here. There you go. And you want to take this cap off the front here, and there's a little L shape here. We'll plug those together, and then put the armature or the blast effect back there and get it on there, and there you go. You've got a really big Buster effect, and that is very, very cool. I like that a lot. Get that out of here. I'll do it later. Getting the Buster separated again. Now, articulation-wise, turn that off. He has some, like I said, he has some very good posability. The feet have this swivel joint here inside the leg, but you got ball joints on each side. You got a ball joint recessed up here and one inside of the foot. You can see that in there. Oh, he also has translucent plastic in his feet. I forgot to mention that. But these feet, they do so much. I mean, you can go forward with them a lot. You can go back with them. They're they work very well. His legs are on point. Like I said, they got that die cast in there. The knees are double jointed, but you have like a joint back here that's double jointed and one up front. If you see like the hinges here, how this thing just opens up. And you've even got some tech detail in there that was hidden. I like that little extra bit there. The legs, they do have a thigh swivel that can actually go down. So you got this notch here, which I don't like how thin that looks, but it doesn't seem like it's cheap plastic, so it doesn't seem like it'll break. But I would use caution here. Maybe I'm using more because it's not mine. But you can get this ball joint that's at the hip up very far to get some of those really great Mega Man poses. Really good dash effects there. Now the bottom of the, he does have a ball joint here. It's a little hindered by the sides of his waist piece here, but you can still get a lot of motion out of there. And you also have one at the top, so whatever you lose here, you're making up for on top. So I gotta like that. The head, I want to say this is a joint, but it doesn't seem to want to move as much, so I kind of leave it alone. It doesn't go up or down or anything. He does have a very nice, expressive ball joint head. You get a little bit hindered by the back of the helmet and the edge of the chin, but you can go pretty far with this. I like it. The elbows, you got these shoulder pads, they come out of the way pretty well. You also have a hinge joint that allows it to go forward, so that way you can get some of those Buster poses a little bit more towards the front, maybe getting his hand on top of there. And you do have a swivel right here that allows you to go up and down, you see, and it's usually hidden right there. And you've got one in the actual shoulder here. So one inside the chest and one inside the shoulder. You get a nice rotation at the bicep, double jointed arms with ease. I love that. And check out that joint inside if you would. See how it goes? Got like a double piece here. That's really great engineering. And of course the fists, they're on those little ball joints. They're kind of shallow. You lose a lot with this piece here, but that's integral to the character. You're not gonna lose it. That's accurate to the design. So anyway, with this screaming face, let's go ahead and bring in something from SH Figuarts. Bring in this Megaman, so you can kind of get a look at how they stack up next to each other. And I got to tell you, after getting this guy, I'm loving it more than my Figuarts figures. So yeah, I definitely recommend picking this guy up because I'm going to pick it up now that it's, you know, been in my hands, and you know, my buddy is a bad enabler. So yeah, really great figure from Design, or what is it, True Design? Make sure I'm getting that right. Truforce Designs. Why am I messing that up? Anyway, probably drinking. Anyway guys, that is it for my review of the Truforce Designer Series Mega Man X. Make sure you go follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter at JasonTheX. Go to cinelinks.com. Check out SCNS Live. Like this video, subscribe, and until next time guys, I will catch you later.